Don't wait until your bananas turn black before thinking about how to store them. These blackened bananas are the result of storing them the wrong way. Many people bring bananas home, put them directly into a plastic bag, and leave them in the kitchen. After just a few days, the bananas become overripe and spoil. Bananas are a fruit that ripens extremely quickly, and if they are not stored properly, you'll see them start turning brown after just a few days. But today, I'm going to share 4 incredibly simple ways to keep bananas beautifully yellow, firm, and fresh much longer, even extending their freshness for several weeks. Especially make sure to watch methods number 3 and 4, because they can help keep your bananas fresh and delicious for up to 2 to 3 weeks without turning black or becoming mushy. Now, let's get started. One of the most important steps to keeping bananas fresh is cleaning them properly as soon as you bring them home. Most people don't realize that banana peels often carry dirt residue, natural sap, and ripening agents that make bananas turn black much faster. Simply washing them with diluted vinegar can make a big difference. Prepare a large bowl of clean water and add about 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. Stir gently, then place the bananas into the bowl. Use your hands to gently rub the peels for 1 to 2 minutes. The mild acidity helps dissolve pesticide residue, dirt, and the sticky sap on the surface. It also has natural antibacterial properties, which help slow down the ripening process right from the beginning. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. After washing, rinse the bananas thoroughly under running water to remove any remaining vinegar smell. Then, gently dry them with a clean towel or paper towel, making sure to dry the stems carefully, since this is where the ripening process usually begins. This simple vinegar washing method helps keep banana peels bright and clean, while also helping the bananas stay fresh and firm for several extra days. Method 1. Store in a breathable basket. One of the simplest and most effective ways to keep bananas fresh longer is to store them in a breathable mesh basket instead of a plastic bag. Many people bring bananas home, leave them in the plastic bag, and place them in a corner. The result is exactly what you saw at the beginning of the video. They turn completely black and become impossible to eat. In fact, storing bananas in plastic speeds up the browning process. Plastic traps moisture and heat, creating a humid environment that makes the bananas sweat. The solution is to use a breathable basket or mesh bag. As soon as you get home, simply remove the bananas from the plastic packaging. Gently place the bananas into the basket. Make sure the bananas are not stacked or packed too tightly. Good airflow is the key. Place them in a cool, shaded area in the kitchen or on a shelf, away from sunlight, stoves, or other heat sources. Thanks to the small openings and continuous airflow, the bananas stay dry and well ventilated. The airflow helps regulate the temperature around the fruit, preventing heat buildup and slowing down ethylene activity. A drier environment also helps the banana peels stay firm and reduces the risk of mold or black spots. With proper ventilation, bananas can stay yellow and firm for several extra days. This is a simple method that works well for anyone who wants to keep fruit fresh without much effort. Method 2. Separate ripe bananas from green bananas. Another simple trick is to separate ripe bananas from green bananas. Looking at this bunch of bananas, you can see that they are ripening unevenly. Some are green, while others are already ripe. If they are left together like this, the bananas can ripen much faster. So, use a knife to separate the green bananas from the ripe ones. Then, prepare 2 breathable baskets and place each group separately. Where are you from? It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Next, store the ripe bananas in a cool, shaded place on the kitchen counter, ideally somewhere with good airflow. For the green bananas, choose the coolest spot in the kitchen, away from direct sunlight, high temperatures, or other ethylene-producing fruits such as apples and avocados. By separating these 2 groups, you can prevent the green bananas from ripening too quickly while also helping the ripe bananas stay fresh longer. This is a simple habit that slows down the natural ripening process and gives you perfectly enjoyable bananas throughout the week. Method 3. Storing with diluted lemon solution. A simple but surprisingly effective way to slow down the ripening of bananas is to brush a thin layer of diluted lemon juice onto the stems. The stems are the part where bananas release the most ethylene gas, the natural gas that triggers the ripening process. By adding a little acidity, you create a protective layer that helps reduce oxidation, repel bacteria, and slow down the release of ethylene. First, cut a lemon into 4 pieces. Then, take 1 small piece, about 1/4 of the lemon, squeeze it into a bowl, add 1 teaspoon of clean water, and stir well. This mixture creates a gentle natural preservative that does not affect the flavor of the bananas. Next, dip a cotton swab or a small piece of paper towel into the mixture and gently brush it onto the banana stems. Make sure to coat the entire cut surface, but avoid soaking the stems too much. A thin and even layer works best. After brushing, place the bananas in a cool, shaded spot on the kitchen counter where there is good airflow. The acidity of the lemon helps slow down browning at the stems and delays the bananas from softening too quickly. This method is especially useful if you buy bananas in large quantities or when your kitchen is warm, since higher temperatures speed up the ripening process. With just a little lemon, you can keep bananas yellow and firm for several extra days, naturally, safely, and without any special tools. Method 4. Prepare ripe bananas. Do not choose bananas that are too soft or too ripe because they will easily break when soaked. Gently rub the banana peel under running water to remove dust and sap. It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Put the bananas in a basin of clean water. Add 1 teaspoon of salt to the basin. Stir well to dissolve the salt. Soak the bananas in diluted salt water for about 10 minutes. Then remove and drain. Put the bananas in a sterilized glass jar, leaving about 2 centimeters above the mouth of the jar. Add 1 teaspoon of salt to the pot. Boil the salt water. After boiling, pour hot salt water over the bananas. Use a clean spoon to remove air bubbles. Close the lid of the jar. Place a thin cloth on the bottom of the pot. Put the jar in the pot, then pour in water. Boil gently for 20 to 25 minutes. Then take it out. Let it cool naturally. Store in a cool, dry place. Can be kept for 3 to 6 months at room temperature, or 1 year if refrigerated. And that's the end of today's video. I hope these simple banana storage tips will help you keep your fruit fresh longer and reduce waste in your kitchen. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Clever Tricks for more practical ideas you can use every day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.